Hello everybody and welcome back to the United Stand. It is the Manchester United versus Arsenal preview and I've managed to get Cecil from AFTV back on the show. Now we're feeling a bit more confident as United fans. We can have these conversations. Cecil, how are you feeling? Is the bottle going to happen? Let us know.
It's not happening. We're winning it and you're going to enjoy it with us. It's not going to be City in the league this season. It's going to be an Arsenal and you're going to be happy about that. You should be wanting me to win the league, not bottling it. You don't want that. I know you don't. And on top of that as well, you're right. It's been very quiet from your side. The messages, you weren't popping up so often. This Amarin era, I don't know, you went missing. Where's Maud as well? What happened? Where did you all go? It's been quiet. What happened?
Amarim's era sent me into a dark place, Cecil. It sent me into a really dark place. But I'm coming out of it. Michael Carrick at the wheel, just obliterating Manchester City at Old Trafford like we do. I mean, could have been 5, could have been 6. And do the same to you on Sunday. Light work for Michael Carrick. He's done it before. Do you remember that? Do you remember the 3-2?
Yes, 3-2.
Yeah,
when after Ollie left. Don't worry, I remember it all. I'm tuned in. Also, actually, I forgot Ryan as well. Ryan, I'm not going to let you get away with this as well. United Stand Ryan as well. He's behind the scenes, but you also, I've been seeing you recently, so I've been giving you the smoke. That's fine. But all of you lot been here hiding. Yes, Michael Carrick did beat us to the 3-2 win. I remember that as well at your place. But this is not the same Arsenal. We know this. It's a very different Arsenal. Beth, you're an intelligent girl as well. I know you are. You know you're not going to smoke us. You're not going to... What happened at City?
Nah, I know you're not.
What against City? What happened against City? Fair. Listen, it was a great win. You guys were, if I'm honest, perfect. That's the best way to put it. Everything came off for you. I don't know how your intensity in pressing became so much better. I understand, listen, Ruben Amorim was a different manager, but I still think they were playing for Ruben Amorim when he was there, in my opinion. So to see the change...
Cecil. Got some proper coaches in.
Amen, because the change of intensity in pressing, which I think is a basic in football, was completely different against City. You guys were almost flawless. Like I said, the passes were going to the right players at the right times, and you were clinical. So 3 disallowed goals, but there were still goals. So you're very clinical. I think you were very much perfect in that game. Will that happen against Arsenal? You've got to be that again. I think doing the same what you saw against City is, I think, to replicate that will be difficult. And this Arsenal side right now, we aren't Man City. It's very clear. They went to Bodo Glimt and lost. We went to Inter Milan and rotated squad and won.
It's all right.
Oh, is that what you are confident?
I'm not confident. I'm feeling more confident. To be fair, Old Trafford had a massive part to play in that as well. The atmosphere apparently was absolutely insane. And you are at the Emirates, which is going to play a big part in it. Our away fans, though, are definitely going to be up for it. You know what the away fans are like. They're going to be incredible. But going into this game, I agree with you. It's not as if we're going to steamroll you like we steamrolled Man City. I do think it's going to be a close one, but I have belief United can nick it 2-1. I'm putting it in early.
Oh, she's gone early.
I'm putting it in early. I think it's going to be a low-scoring one because we know Arsenal. Tony Pulis in disguise. However,
I don't like this. I don't like this hate and smoke because Tony. I'm sorry, we're 7 points clear.
No, I'd rather you guys win the league. I was hoping this actually. I was hoping this because there's some United fans, like the London United fans, probably would rather City win it. But where I am in Manchester, unfortunately, I do know the few City fans that they are, and I don't like it. And they are actually rising now with Premier League titles. I mean, Arsenal hasn't won one in God knows how many years, have they? So I could let you have it for this year, but when you look at it as well, I've done the derby, I've done in the box. I'm on my way up. I'm watching Forest versus Arsenal on the train. I'm hoping, oh come on Arsenal, I don't want you to win the league, but if it's you or City, I'd rather you. And nothing, no capitalisation. What's going on?
No, you're right. I think. Listen, it's very clear. Our attacking hasn't been. Our attacker, shall I say? I'll go to Gyökeres to start with. He hasn't been what we thought he was going to be. And I know you're taking joy from that. It's funny to talk about we haven't won the league in a long time. Nor have you. Let's not forget you got a lot. And you're very much off it. It's going to be a long time till you're back competing. So let's slow down a little bit. But I will say our attack hasn't been its fluent best. Our strength is definitely our defenders, which everyone knows. We've got an amazing, incredible defensive pair in Saliba and Gabriel. Our midfield is, I actually think, our main strength nowadays. I think that's where we win most games. Declan Rice is unbelievable. What a player! He doesn't go under the radar. I think people know how good he is, especially with the price he came in at Arsenal. No one's really talking about the price of Declan Rice. I think he's a tremendous player. People say he's a complete midfielder, and I agree with that. I actually just did a preview with Dylan, and he said about he's got everything. He intercepts ball well. He slide tackles. And when he said slide tackles, I said he actually doesn't do that. He's that intelligent. He's that good of a player that he reads the game so well. He doesn't even need to go to ground. He's so good. He's everywhere. Him and Mehdi being fantastic. And then obviously we've got Bukayo Saka and Mono, who, in my opinion, people talk about. Some people actually turn on Saka a little bit. And the rival fans online will say, oh, he's not putting the numbers up anymore and he's washed. It's absolutely rubbish. He's so important to Arsenal. But our attack, our striker is where I find the issue. And that's Victor Gyökeres. He obviously scored against Inter Milan off the bench. But I'm hoping, and it's not even going to sound mad to say, I'm hoping he doesn't start on Sunday. But I think he will. Arteta will go with him. I think I speak to most Man United fans. I've got friends at Man United fans. They say, I hope he starts. But Lisandro Martinez versus Victor Gyökeres, I think Lisandro, he has him all day in his pocket. And I shouldn't say that as an Arsenal fan, but I think Lisandro Martinez relishes at that sort of challenge when it comes to players trying to play the physical game. If you have a player like Jesus, I hope he starts, a more intelligent player. He'll play off Lisandro Martinez. Harry Maguire can't turn very quickly as much as he's a good defender. He's not very sharp and nippy and intricate. That's where Jesus thrives. So I'm hoping he starts with Gabriel Jesus. Yes, the past 2 games we've played in the league have been draws. I don't think that happens come Sunday. I've gone 1-0. I think you're right. It's not going to be a smoke session. I'd love to see you lot get absolutely pulverized. Probably not going to happen. You guys are going to be out. You might play low block and then counter us. We may actually go a bit low block as well. Try and keep a lot of possession. Yeah, and I think it'll be the subs that really make the difference in this game, because I think he'll start Victor Gyökeres. I think it'll be the players off the bench. I mean, you've got players off the bench as well. I mean, Sesko didn't even feature against City. Cunha coming on late as well. I think the subs are going to be, because I think it's going to be quite a boring game, if I'm honest. I think the subs are going to be the key part to it, but it's going to be an interesting one. We need the win. City obviously have Wolves, but I expect them to win that game. But then following that, they've got teams like Tottenham and Liverpool at Anfield. So we need the 3 points. We need to keep momentum. We need to keep the gap. And you need us to win. And you need us to win the league. So Beth, come on, come and join me. Come and join me and just say, I don't mind if you don't win. And when you have your parade, I might even come down.
You need to do it yourselves without relying on us. That's what you need to do. You can't rely on us to go and beat City and then roll over for you guys. Look, we did you guys a favour with City coming to Old Trafford.
That's true. That's fair.
And we're not doing City a favour, but we're going there to win. We need Champions League football. And somehow we are right in there around it. Yeah, we're 1 point off Liverpool. So, you beat Arsenal and you beat City. That is serious. I mean, a lot of United fans would probably say they'd take a draw to Arsenal away at the Emirates.
Yeah,
And
a United fan I just spoke to, so jump in, said this is a free hit for United. So I'm confused. Where do you stand? Because is it a free hit, or is it no? We're actually going for Champions League football, and if you are, you should still have the same standards that you had when Ruben Amorim was here. And the league, everyone's dropping points. I think it's very achievable to get Champions League football. So what is it? Is it a free hit, or are you saying no? We should be still wanting to go on and get Champions League football. Where are you at?
Every single game is a must win. It's like 16, I think it's 16 league games, is it, left to go? I'm pretty sure. 16 Premier League games, 16 cup finals for Man United. That's how I see it right now. Like, we have to get Champions League football because there actually is an opportunity to go and do it. Somehow, I don't know how. I mean, if it was any other year, we'd be out of it. But the fact that we're in it right now, and I think if you actually look at our plays, and I think you'd admit this as well, we've been underperforming massively. Okay, yeah, it's not a squad to go and win the Premier League, but it's a squad that can fight for Champions League football within this Premier League. I believe that. So if we can get the best out of our players from now until the end of the season, it's not a free hit. We have to go to the Emirates to try and win. The best thing is not to lose. A draw is, you could walk away from that as long as it's a good performance and you can say, you know what, we take that. Arsenal are favourites.
Would you take it now?
No, I would want to go there and try and win. I think we can. Because I see us scoring first. And then I see you guys scoring off some set piece something. Yep. And then
I hear that.
It'll either end in a draw or either team will nick it. It'll be very, very small. Like you said, I think Arteta will be scared of our counter-attack. I think he will. So I think he will set up to be aware of that. But then Arsenal are super hard to cut through. And a big reason for that is your midfield, like you were saying. It's your midfield, I'm going to be honest, is absolute quality. It's top draw.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm glad you're being nicer.
Yeah, because I can't say anything about it.
You've been humbled recently.
I gave Zubimendi signing of the season because of what he's allowed Rice to do.
Well, there you go, and I agree, and I'll be nice back. I mean, I think, like you said, you've got key players. I think Mbeumo's incredible. I mean, you've got Mainoo's back in the team. Listen, we've done previews before, and I said, what is happening? Why is he now? He's back. That's a good sign. Obviously, Mbeumo. I'll say it. Don't like him, but Bruno. Most assists, most big chance created. I'll give him. I know you.
We've had this debate a few times, Cecil.
So many times.
Come on, can you admit I'm right now?
Well, it depends what you're right on. I just think for
That
United,
is better than Odegaard.
No, I'm
Come on.
not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But for
You know
United,
it. You know it though. You just won't say it.
he's an incredible player for Manchester United. I'm going to back my boy, my captain Odegaard. But for Man United, he's an incredible player. He wouldn't work in an Arsenal team. But for you guys, he's very good. And I think, like I said this recently, I think teams know how to set up against Arsenal nowadays. If Bruno was in this side, he'd find it a lot more difficult. When it comes to Arsenal, teams know to stay low and compact. I think when they play Man United, there's actually a bit more space to play into. And Bruno really is smart of going behind the midfield and finding those pockets because teams allow them to have that sort of space. When teams play against Arsenal, you don't get that. But good play. You've got good players. So I am a bit worried. But
you forgot one. Amad Diallo, watch out for him.
No,
watch out for him. He's coming for Saka's crown, I'm telling you.
See, Steph, this is why do you do this? You don't
I like winding you up.
Far. Yeah,
no,
okay,
I mean serious. Like Saka, I agree with you. I still think he is a top. I mean, I think he is and will be top quality player. I think people go over the top saying he's overrated. He's quality. He's quality. You don't just obviously goals and assists are required, but you don't just need that to prove you're a quality player. I think he's really, really good. But I think Amad Diallo across the league. I think United fans understand, but I think across the league, people don't realise how good he is and how important he is to this United side.
Yeah, no, he's incredible. I remember Ian, actually Dylan reminded me that Ian Wright said that in the game where we played you guys and you guys, I think the last time he beat us and he was on fire. But also, I want to mention, just to kind of wrap up where I'm thinking around this game, that first game, start of season, I'll be real. We got away with one. We won it, but I'll be real. I sat there. I was at Old Trafford. Had a lovely seat. I was in a box.
No, you ditched coming to us, didn't you?
I did ditch coming to you guys. I was in the box and I watched it and I said, you know what? We actually got away. We won the game. A draw might have been a fair result. Even you guys probably could. You were unreal that game. I actually thought, bloody hell, United are gonna be tough this season. Obviously, it didn't go that way. Thank you. But you were very good that game. I fear for that. I fear that Carrick will show the players. Look at the game at the start of the season. Take confidence from it. And we had a good team out of that game. They might look at it and say, okay, Arsenal aren't what this great, amazing team because we stuck it on them in the first game of the season. I fear you do that again. I am aware it's at the Emirates, so it might be a bit different, but that is what I do worry about. But I do think it'll be a low-scoring game because, that counter-attack is dangerous and we have to prepare for that. And Arsenal can't drop their unbeaten form at home. We haven't lost a game this season, so at the Emirates. So I do not, of all teams, don't let it be United to stop that, to spoil our party, which you lot love to bloody do, spoil parties.
Yeah, I was looking at that actually. I have a few questions to ask you. First of all, I just kind of going back from the start of the video. I'm with you, by the way. I'd be more fearful if Jesus started up front than Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Because of the quality of our defenders as well, in terms of exactly like you said, I think Martinez and Maguire will struggle more with a Jesus type. I also just think he's a better player. I'm going to be so honest. I really do. Yeah. So I will be worried when he comes off the bench. And I've seen previous Arsenal versus United games where we've even had the likes of, Varane and Martinez at centre-back, and they've struggled to handle Gabby Jesus in the past. And I've walked away thinking, he was a massive handful today. Yeah. So he still has that about him. So we'll see what happens. I do think Arsenal Arteta will go with Gyökeres. But He'll go with Gyökeres. I say this now and Gyökeres ended up scoring. I look like such an idiot. But that I think if you just look at the season, Gabby Jesus offers more threat. But I do want to ask you about Arsenal haven't lost, in the Premier League since May, I think it is, at home.
Yeah,
the Emirates, at home. And then also, top in January. This has happened in previous years. Is it all going to come crumbling down? And if it's not, which you think it's not clearly, because you said, you're shameful, you think you're winning it, you're all in on it. Why is it not going to?
We've never been 7 points in January. 7 points clear. That is the overarching stat. We've never been here. Yes, we've been top at Christmas. Famously, everyone would know about the shirt and stuff. Cool, we've done all that. But we've
skim over it.
We've never been 7 points clear in January. And do you know what? It's not even just that. People will know. I mean, there's so many content creators these days, and everyone's has their opinion. Everyone knows what the facts are. We haven't been in this position before. We also have the best squad. Let's just be honest. We have the best squad. Maybe. No, okay. I want to say definitely in the Premier League. I mean, you look at Liverpool and what they did in the summer, and they've got an amazing, on paper, amazing players, but it clearly hasn't worked out, right? City have gone on and spent a load of money in January. They've improved their team, but I still don't think as a squad, if you look at our defenders, look at our defence, the capabilities of our defenders in themselves, but also the backup defenders is unbelievable. So our squad is second to none. That's what's our strength. So I think that's the main reason it's different to last season. We got a squad, so injuries can't be an excuse. That will not be an excuse for me. You won't hear that come out of my mouth. And on top of that, we've never been this position 7 points clear at January. So it's kind of all gearing towards, Arsenal lifting the Premier League. But on top of that as well, we're in every competition, Beth. We're flying, babe. Like, I'm sorry, we're unbeaten. I'm not even just unbeaten. We've won every game in the Champions League. Incredible so far. In the FA Cup still, and in the semi-final, we're halfway to the final against Chelsea in the Carabao in the League Cup. So it's time to believe, and I want you there with me.
It pains me. It pains me to say it. It pains me to say it. But I think what Arteta has got right about Arsenal, and he needs to win this season. And I agree with you. I think you will win the league. I think you will. But what he's got right is, and I know this can kind of go the opposite way sometimes, and people complain, and I do as well, that Arsenal maybe aren't as big as a threat as going forward as you would like a team at the top of the league to be, and you'd want more goals, you'd want more attacking output. However, you're hard to beat. Like, you can't score against you. And when you're hard to beat, it's so hard to lose games. It's so hard to lose games. So that's what he has got right. Of course, you need to score more goals, and you want to see that type of football where you're putting them away. And I think you are capable of that into the future, especially if, you get a few more attackers. I think also give Eze a bit more of a chance. I think he's a really good player. You can push that way forward, but right now you're so hard to beat, and that's why I said it's a low-scoring game. Man City, incredible team, but you are capable of putting a couple of goals past them. You didn't used to be back in the day, but now what, you can put a few goals past them. Putting even one or two past Arsenal is big nowadays because of how good defensively you are. It pains me to say it, but when you lay that foundation, what is Sir Alex said in before? Goals win your games, but defenses win your titles.
Facts.
That will happen, unfortunately.
And another thing, just to add on to it, like we've done videos before, and I'm like, the Man United rebuild is going to take, for me, I thought it was going to take ages, and I still think it is. I still think there's a lot you need to do. There's a lot of things that need to change. I think one small step it's a small step, but it's come a long way in Arsenal's journey, is we've made the Emirates a bit of a fortress. Like, I still, to be fair, if I'm being honest, an Arsenal fan, I watch us at Emirates, I don't think we're that great in the league. But I now hear rival fans say, "Oh, you know what? Emirates is tough. Going to the Emirates is tough." And I know you'd think that because we're unbeaten there, but I also think, like I said, sometimes I watch us think we're not actually that good here in the league. But when you hear other fans say that is a big step when you're saying that a team is going back to being the best. Making sure you're good at home is a massive step, and that's what we are. So I'm happy, man. I can't lie, I'm happy right now. I just hope it ends in silver. Otherwise, it's going to be a dark day, and I don't know. I've got a shirt ready for the end of the season, so it better happen.
I can't wait to voice note you on Sunday evening saying, "This is where it all falls down." But anyway,
you're going to find my number again. Oh yeah, okay, so you'll be back then if you win. I'm sure if you don't, the messages won't be going through. I'm sure.
Nah, yeah, I'll swerve that one. But I've got some final questions, Cecil. Got some final questions. So quick fire. Score prediction. We've already kind of done it, but
1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal. Who's scoring?
Great question. Sugar. Jesus. Jesus or mid. Okay, Jesus or Gabriel Magalhaes. It's going to be
I think Gabriel.
It's going to be a set piece, or it's going to be Jesus. So Gabriel Magalhaes or one of the Gabbies. A Gabby.
One of the Gabbies. I'll go with 2-1 United. Sack it. Go shameful. And shameless. I'll go shameless. And I'm going to go with a goal from Gabriel off a set piece. And then I'm going to go with a Bruno and an Mbumo goal. Them two are loving it in a minute. Next question. If you could take one Man United player for Arsenal's team/squad, who would you take?
That's a good question. That's a great question. I love Mainoo, but he wouldn't get in. He wouldn't get in right now. He's like Mars Lewis Skelly, but if Mars Lewis Skelly was in the midfield, it would be a Mainoo. Who would I go with? Oh, no, and bro, I can't really do that either. Oh,
you can. Mbumo starts over Gyökeres up front even. He does, though. He does. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, brother. Yeah, I'll say Mbumo.
Yeah. I mean, you could always take Bruno as well.
No, I'm glad De Ligt's not available for this game as well, because before his injury, he was was looking a problem. But anyway, I'll take him.
Big Harry's back. Don't you worry about that. Big Harry's back. And then my final question that I have to ask you: who would win if they played the game right now? 08 United or current Arsenal?
Oh, shamelessly. It's Arsenal. It's obviously I like. Oh wait, United's incredible. I'm just gonna back
Get
my
out.
team. Yeah, I'm gonna back my team. Listen, you do this. I'm backing my team. It is what it is. Oh my god, that is a good. That's a good. Yeah, okay. You should. Don't. You're picking your. Yeah, okay. One of your strongest.
It's a question. It's a question, and you answered it. You answered it wrong, but it's all good. You answered the question. Everyone's allowed opinions. That's fine. Right, Cecil. We've got to wrap up now. We've been going for quite a while, but I'm excited. Good. I can't wait to chat to you on Sunday night and say. Yep. Sorry, we couldn't help you towards the title. You're going to have to do it on your own, but make sure the wheels don't fall off again.
Can't wait to text you and say.
Oh, and remember as well, I forgot it today. I'm so annoyed because I had it prepped and ready to go. But I have the black, I'm going to be wearing it on Sunday. The black kit, that's what we're playing in. Do you remember the memories of the black kit? Do you remember? Do you remember the Millie Rock? Do you remember the 4-2 hybrid? Do you remember that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. It's not happening. No dance at the Emirates. No dance at the Emirates this season. We're winning the league. We're gonna win. I can't wait to message you Sunday, and I can't wait to invite you to the parade. So I'll see you down at the end of the season, Beth.
I won't be attending, but thank you for the invite. Right, everyone, go and check Cecil out, especially when they're having a meltdown after the game, saying, "Oh, are we gonna do it again?" But where can everyone check you out, Cecil?
Obviously, you'll see me on AFTV as always, but just Cecil_JW, Cecil G. You'll see me across social media platforms and. Yeah, come and check me out if you want to. I'm fine if you don't. Life's good over here with Rosie. I just want to just see my team lift the trophy, which they're going to do this season. But thank you so much for having me on as always. Beth, it's always a pleasure.
Do you know what? I rate the positivity. Thank you everyone for watching. Smash a like on the video if you've not already, and we will see you on the next one.